Swansea 1-1 draw then on New Year's Day against Cheshunt. Just give us your thoughts and reflections on that one.
Game of two halves, I would say. Kian. Yeah, I thought there was only one team in it in the first half. Credit to Cheshunt over the two games. I think they've been really good. Really took control of that game in the first half today. To be frank, we were probably lucky to be in the game still at half time. I felt in the second half, our response to our conversation at half time was really good, and I felt like in the second half, for large parts, although Cheshunt did have chances as we chased the game, I thought we were deserving of at least a point.
Yeah. So you must be quite pleased at the fact that the lads kept on going right until the last minute. It must be quite pleasing that Ricky's managed to get on the score sheet and get us a very valuable point to keep us out of the bottom four.
Yeah, obviously when you lose a game, it's really important to stop the rot, and we don't want that to become 2, 3, 4 games. So we've managed to not get beat today, which is pleasing, and given we were down at half time, perhaps puts a little bit more value on the point, especially as it's a team in and around us at the bottom. We need to be a lot better than that, if truth be told. It wasn't pretty, but overall good point. And as much as I'm disappointed with the first half, in equal measure we have to be really pleased and proud of the performance in the second half.
Obviously it's quite difficult when the second half on Boxing Day and the first half today are obviously not up to par. How do you get the lads up for it, especially going to the second half today where really a point or three was what we needed?
We just had a really honest conversation at half time that we were coming second all over the park in every department, and that's not acceptable. I don't mind being outplayed, I don't mind missing chances, and I don't mind mistakes, but I don't want to see us being outrun, outfought. I thought Cheshunt were far more aggressive than us. I thought they were far more on the front foot than us, and they just took control of the game. And credit to them for that, because they're on a brilliant run form. We have to remember they've gone on a run of games ahead of playing the double header on us. We've played them at exactly the wrong time. Yes. It's the exact wrong time for us to be playing in terms of the moment we were in versus the moment we were there. But let's just give them credit for the job they did on us in the first half, and then let's accept some credit for the job we did on them in the second half.
Obviously, it must be quite nice to see Lewis Manor and Jaden back, even though it was a light bit of warm up on the pitch, but it must be quite refreshing to see those two back from what was potentially serious injuries for each one.
Yeah, they're both still a long way away, unfortunately, but it's good to see them doing their bits. Jimmy Wallace was here today, Mo suspended, so like I say, we're in a difficult moment with everything that's sort of gone on before Christmas and now. Hopefully we look back at this point and say, yeah, that was a big one that day.
This is, I suppose, on paper, a difficult couple of weeks coming up. Taunton and Chelmsford both with, I think, the best defences in the division, but obviously what are you expecting them to take into those two games, especially with Taunton away next weekend?
Yeah, I think the tricky thing about Taunton is the journey. I think they're unbeaten at home, so I imagine that plays a part. So we need to make sure that we prepare for it appropriately and find a way to get a result. And then Chelmsford, I'll be honest with you, I can't even think about Chelmsford until
one game at a time.
Yeah. We're trying to avoid cliches in these interviews, but it just feels so far away. I think we've got 9 or 10 games in January. You've got to remember that the Essex Senior Cup's been squeezed in between Taunton and Cheshunt. Taunton and Chelsea. So there's so much football to play. We're going to have to really have a good look at the squad and where we're at, numbers-wise, fitness-wise, and make sure we're prepared for it.
Perfect. We'll leave it there because everyone's decided I want to come in for food. Cheers, Swansea. Thank you. Cheers.